go. Welcome back, guys, with Open Up with Angel B. Today, I'm bringing an amazing talent artist, Lee-Lonn.
That's me.
He's a soulful vocalist whose music blends R&B, gospel, and classical influences, touching hearts with his honesty. From singing for President Obama to embracing fatherhood, Lee-Lonn has lived a life full of depth, passion, and truth. In this episode, we will talk about artistic journey, the power of vulnerability, and how music helps us connect to almost authentic selves. Thank you for coming, Lee-Lonn.
Okay, that was the intro. What's up?
Yeah, I gotta make it right.
Yeah, that was cool.
And yes, this is Lee-Lonn. Thank you so much for coming.
Without a doubt.
So, I have a thing in this pod. We always take a shot before we start so we can open up. But it's a health shot. I'm a health freaky, so we're going to take a ginger shot. So that's that one for you.
All right.
Yes, cheers.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
Woo, ginger shots.
Aye.
It's good, though. I'm glad you're doing this because a lot of people are drinking liquor.
Right?
And this is good for the voice and the body.
Yes, let's start right.
Yeah.
You want some water?
No, I'm good.
Okay, so what song would it describe your life right now?
That's a good question. Wow, that is a good question. You're starting off with the good stuff. I would say The Line by D'Angelo. It's a pretty old song off of his album Voodoo. And the song is about pressing forward and putting everything on the line, no matter like what is happening in your life.
Amazing.
Yeah. And like basically just living at a new level of faith. And if you gotta cock the gun and shoot it, so be it. But you gotta just keep on pressing forward. So,
nice.
Yeah,
I don't know that one. I'm gonna go listen. I'm learning so much too, like doing those interviews and inspiring. I have like some answers. I'm like, oh, that's a nice song. I would have never thought you would have choose that. Okay. Nice. Okay. So you want to tell us about a little bit how was growing up in Houston? Mm-hmm. How did it shape your career?
Houston is, first off, shout out to everybody in that H-Town. Houston is home. I grew up on the north side of Houston in various portions of the north side. Started out in Inwood / Acres Homes, like right at the cusp. Then moved to Cypress. My mother's side is from like the 5th Ward area, and then my father's side is off of like Tidwell and things like that. Houston itself is a very wide, very slow city. It's based on a lot of like Southern hospitality and like traditional values, but also it's not necessarily like industry forward. It's more so relationship with people in your life forward. And I think with growing up in Houston, going to various churches, my home church is the Church Without Walls, which was initially Bercalo, to going to the Luke, to Res Houston, to various churches and things like that. I think the commonality with that lifestyle is just like a hospitable, slow, person-to-person style of living. So, coming out here is not too far off, but I think with the city being in LA, it's just so big and everything's a commute. Very similar to Houston, but we got better food. So
yeah, I've been there a few times. I love it. Yeah, it was always like a great time.
Oh yeah. I can see why.
Can you share a moment when music helped you heal or express something words couldn't?
Whoa, another good question. A moment where music has helped me heal when words couldn't. Oh man, which moment? Music has always been a healing process for me. I feel like either with writing music or just singing to the best of my ability has always been a therapeutic style thing for me. I love music as an art form, and I love music as an outlet. Singing in church has always been a therapeutic way for me to just like find healing. Of course, talking to God, but then also, you know, being able to like truly let out all of whatever I've been pinning up in my body, from, you know, hardship, trauma, to any type of difficulties that I may be storing physically. I think using my voice allows me to express myself in ways that writing it down on paper sometimes doesn't suffice, you know. So
yeah, music is healer. It's the best healer, I feel like.
I agree.
The best therapy.
Yeah, it is.
So how long you been living here in LA?
Came here in 2019, so it's been 6 years. Good Lord.
Time's
been in the game. Yeah, we've been in the game.
And what was the biggest misconception you had about LA before moving here?
You know, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. Because LA, you know, I came at an interesting time. I got settled in like 3 months before quarantine happened. So my first 2 years of living here was unlike anyone else's experience. The whole world was experiencing like something new in the beginning. And
changes so much. I feel like after pandemic, it's not the same.
I heard. What type of changes do you feel LA has had since the pandemic?
It's the energy. I don't know. Something changed. Something really like shift after.
Interesting.
Right now, it's kind of boring for me. I'm ready to go somewhere else.
For real?
I think so. I've been thinking about, I don't know.
Okay. That's interesting you say that. A lot of people have been saying that online, I've been noticing. People have been saying that LA's energy is just like not the same as it used to be. It's not as electric as it used to be. I only know from the times I visited before I moved here. LA was always on fire. But from living here and like building relationships and kicking it with people, doing podcasts, I like it. I think LA is like fun. I think it's a good place for you to like find who you are in the sense of the business.
Yeah.
You know, where do you stand as the industry shapes whatever you're doing, or are you going to shape yourself, you know, in the industry? You know, it all depends. But I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, you got it. You're doing great. Yeah, for sure, I feel like you rediscover yourself too in here.
Yep.
Like, I feel like everybody's changed. Like, you was someone else before moving here.
Yeah.
And then you move here, you gotta dig deep.
Oh, no, you do. Oh, you gotta dig deep. It's not for the weak, man.
You're right.
I've seen so many. Oh my goodness, people have like moved here and then left within a year or two or whatever, and just out of nowhere, you think like, wow, these people are doing so well, and all of a sudden they just leave. And it's no disrespect or judgment at all, because everybody's, you know, path is different. But I do know that like, if you got to stay prayed up out here. You got to have a lot of faith, and you got to like press the button. If you sitting around just kind of waiting for life to come at you. Oh, yeah.
Doesn't matter how talented you are. Like, because I think there's a lot of misconceptions that people think, oh, I'm freaking talented. Let me go there and it's going to happen like that. And it doesn't. So people leave. They get frustrated. It's like, it's not for the weak here. It's like, you're going to be tested every single day. You got to hustle, do so many different things, like especially being an independent artist. You got to make it work.
You got to make it work. And you got to keep your pencil and pad ready. You know, because that test, it's going to keep on coming too, especially if you don't like tap into your authentic self. I think, talk about misconceptions. I will say this. Okay, I think this makes sense. With coming out here, I thought a lot more people had it together. And then when you get here, you realize everybody is just a human being just like you.
Yeah.
And everybody's trying to make it just like you. Even if they've already made it, there's still another level.
Yeah.
And then the folks who feel like they already got it figured out, them people fizzle out. I don't see them staying around that much.
Oh, yeah.
It's very interesting how that is. Like, I have a few friends who like started companies the last 3 years and have been like reaching levels of success that I was like, bro, you're doing it. I always tell people, like, the homies, like, it was happening. You're doing it. It's happening. You know, trying to, you know, encourage people. Because if you don't step up every single day, this city is too fast paced for you not to be pressing the button. It's just too fast paced. So, you know.
That's right. Have you ever thought about giving up And how did you overcome that feeling?
Giving up, not in the sense of just stopping everything. I have thought about like shifting gears for sure, but I feel like every time I've had the idea or a thought, I just pray and talk to God about it. Like, you'd be like, oh man, just for what we just said, you come out here, you think, oh man, I'm talented, bro, I can sing. But then you come out here and realize, like, man, there's a lot of people who can sing.
Yeah, a lot of talented people.
You know, and if you're like, I don't have this exact experience, but if you're a person who wanted to rely on that only, and then you get that, you receive that adversity and that feeling like, yo, I can sing, but there's like 50 other people in here who can really sing too. And then you kind of get that identity shifting thought start to come, all of that. That's where like a lot of people try to quit or they think that they need to do something else. For me, I think the shift with me, I've thought about quitting trying to perform in places, not on stage. More so trying to perform in a way that is trying to seek a level of validation outside of myself. That's the one thing I've been thinking about. Like, ever since graduating 1500 especially, I was like, man, when I went into that school, I've done a lot of things in my life and I'm really grateful for it. And I got there and I was like, yo, the stuff I'm learning here, it's like
it changes your perspective.
Oh yeah, man, your whole perspective changed. And with leaving the school, I was like, yo, I am who I am and I can't be anything else but me. And with knowing that, instead of trying to make a song that could be a hit or trying to do the thing that's going to make people, quote unquote, love my music or love me, it's like, bro, I just want to be myself. And specifically that is the one thing I was like, nah, I got to quit that, you know. And you don't even know, sometimes I didn't even know I was doing it. You know, you think coming into LA, you know, I grew up in a place where there was no industry. Grew up in a place where there's no like you can go down the street to this record label. It was like one record label where I'm from, like one. So like seeing people I've been inspired by for years, low-key decades, like you see them in person or you get a chance to work with them, you like, whoa, this is like amazing. But I noticed that you shouldn't really do that in front of them. You shouldn't become a fan. You can still express that you've been inspired by them. You are a fan of them without like being a fan in the moment. Those are the things that I was like, nah, I got to quit that.
Yeah.
You know, because people look at you differently. You know.
Oh, yeah.
They kind of devalue you when they think that you're just somebody who wants a picture.
Oh, yes, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I think like, yes, I haven't never been like that. I feel like, yeah, I had like the artist that I'm like, oh my God, when I was a teenager and I would dream about meeting them, like Backstreet Boys, stuff like that when I was young, right? And actually I did, but after I was older and then I was bowling and EJ was there and I'm like, hey, that's crazy. But yeah, I think that posture it's good because, and especially when you in the industry, you're gonna see people all the time.
Oh yeah.
And you don't want to act like a fan because they were like, they're gonna act weird.
Who's this guy?
I always thought about like treating equally. Like I appreciate you inspire me, but I'm on my way.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm like,
for sure.
That's yes. Have you ever declined a gig because would it go against your morals, your beliefs?
Without a doubt.
Yeah. Can you share a little bit?
I just did
it. We don't need to name the artist.
Right. I won't name any names. But no, I actually just got invited to work with somebody that inspired my childhood, inspired my young adulthood. Somebody that like has made some of the best music to touch hip hop in history, in my opinion. And what this person has grown to represent does not align with who I am as a person. And it's like really disappointing.
Yeah. Like
really disappointing. Because again, going back to that validation thing, you know, before coming out here, it's like, nah, when I get here, I want to work with this person. I got to work with Stevie Wonder. I got to do all these things you have written down. And then when you realize, yo, I'm in the room with these people. These are people. And sometimes those people are not the people you think they are.
Oh, yeah. No, most of the time.
It's sad.
Yes.
It's like, it's kind of heartbreaking. And like recently, I mean, just in literally the past like weaken some. I got a friend hit me up and was like, yo, somebody is looking for singers for this project that they were doing. And I was like, the first thing I said was, man, I feel kind of conflicted.
Mm-hmm.
I do. And as much as I want to say, of course, yes, and I know you've worked with them and this and that, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I just can't do it. I can't even, I'm not going to name any names, and it's not, it's just sad. It's sad.
But that's the thing that happens when we come here mature already. I didn't come here so young.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't know who I would be if I would have come here like at 15, 16 years old,
right.
That you is still maturing, right? I came here, I was 27.
Oh, yeah.
26, 27.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of shit wouldn't even slide anymore. It's like, you're not just going to do whatever just because you
right.
want to be someone.
Mm-hmm.
And you came here, you a man, you have your whole personality formed and your morals and your principles.
Yep.
So we're like not gonna fall for that.
I'm cool. Yeah, I'm good. I've seen the stories. I'm good. The thing is, man, I've always believed that experience is the best teacher, but there are some things you don't have to experience. Just like using discernment and being wise. It's again, as disappointing as it is to be like, I'm just gonna make this up. But I get a call to say I'm gonna work with whoever is the number one artist in the world right now, and I'm like, oh man, this is amazing. And then you realize that person does not value the same things. I understand business-wise, if it's just singing on gigs, that's cool. But if they have a public image that is like goes against who you are, some people will still say yes, simply for the check.
For the check, yeah.
I can't even sleep at night if I did that.
Oh yeah.
It wouldn't even make sense. I feel like if I did say yes and say I did get that money, I don't feel like God would bless it.
Oh yeah.
Especially if he was like, I told you not to do this. I'd rather be obedient. I'm like,
I have a story because I do a lot that with dance because I have an agency.
Mm-hmm.
And when they send like close calls, this artist, this is the tour. And I'm like, I'm sorry. The vibe this person's going for is not what I want for myself. Thank you. And the other day I booked something for a huge artist, but what he does too and represent like the stuff that he put on stage, I prayed to God. I was like, yo, if this is going to be like a ritual that we not know about it, I don't want it. And it got canceled.
There you go.
The whole gig got canceled. Because I was like, I don't want to be part of any ritual, any demonic shit. Even not even knowing, because that happens.
And you already on stage.
You're already there, like being part of like some. I was like, no.
Nah, I'm straight.
But who would it be an artist that from past or present that you would love to collaborate with?
Stevie Wonder. First and last. I have a list of people that are like definitely have inspired me. I have like my top 3, my top 5, this and that. But Stevie Wonder is the artist that inspired me from the beginning. Him and Sam Cooke. Those are 2 artists that I was like, yo, it was like if I was singing a song at school for the school play or school, talent show, whatever, man, I'm singing a Stevie Wonder song.
Yeah,
it was Stevie, man. There's something about the joy that he's brought to us via that music, man, and his awesome voice. Yeah, his songwriting, the production, the message, what he represents, love, all of that. Yeah, definitely Stevie Wonder for sure.
He's the GOAT.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Sure.
Without a doubt.
What was like singing for Barack Obama?
Oh, it was cool. It was cool. I was under the direction of Dr. Chad Brawley and also Ernest Walker. We had rehearsed about a week, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Very, 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 very on the spot. Let's handle business type of gig. The show was at Texas A&M, and it was for the One United campaign with Barack Obama, George Bush Jr. and Sr., Bill Clinton, and a few other presidents, actually. Trump was not there. But it was cool. I sang part of the chorus. We had like a small group of us, probably 6 of us. And it was cool. We backed a few like classical artists. It it was cool, man. It was cool. It was one of those experiences like, you know, I got a chance to you know, we got a chance to talk with them, take pictures with them. And I didn't realize that all the presidents were so tall.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't. Well, I'm just, you know. Well,
we short.
But I didn't realize it. When I walked in the room, I was like, yo, these cats are ball players. They're basketball players. Like, they're really tall. Like, all of them. And they all are like the same height, like 6'3", 6'4"-ish look like. But they all have like the same personality you see online as the same person you see in person. So it was
so he's like chill.
Oh man, he was funny. He was like funny. Like we were all in there just laughing and talking, and then they had told us before we came in, like, we're not going to stop to do like personal pictures because it would take forever, and they needed to leave. And I asked him, I still did it. I don't care. I was right next to him. I was like, yo, can we get a selfie? He was like, oh, come on, man. Nah, we're moving. And everybody was like, all right. We laughed. We laughed about that after that. But yeah, Barack is like a very down to earth president. So yeah,
he's funny.
Was cool. He was cool.
What does living authentically means to you, and how you embody it?
I believe it is embracing your truth completely, like top to bottom. I think who you are as a person, what you actually like, what is actually funny to you, what actually makes you feel a certain way, and what you believe should be exactly who you are. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, yeah, that goes back to, again, to that validation thing. Validating yourself and just living from within, in my opinion, is like the epitome of being authentic. Like when you operate from what your inner voice, what your gut, your soul, what the Holy Spirit is saying from the inside of you, I feel like the rest of your world can be shaped. Because if you think about it, our world is a sum of how we see ourselves on the inside. That's like everybody has their own experience in life. We could experience the same thing and interpret it 2 different ways, or 4 different ways, depending on how much we look at it. Yeah. But yeah, just being exactly who you are, who you know you are, and being open to knowing more. Yeah, you know, to
always be learning.
Yeah, like you don't know everything. You know, I like to live in a level of uncertainty so I can like stay open to new things, because I've definitely had a few periods where I was like, nah, I feel like I'm good. And then I realized, like, man, I'm not learning anything. I'm not getting any new relationships, and life is starting to get stale. You got to remain a student. So
yeah, there's always room to improvement.
Yeah, without a doubt.
But stay being you. Keep being you.
Got to be.
So has fatherhood influenced the way you approach songwriting now? Because you have a baby girl.
I do. She's so beautiful. And she just turned 3. It's so beautiful. You know, that is such a great question, and that's a timely question. Because I've been having these like really deep talks with God and like close friends and family about where I am, especially spiritually, because I've been pouring a lot into being a good father, a good husband, a good man, you know, being an example all the time, that like I've been finding myself extremely exhausted. Like extremely. I've been pouring out so much, and I have to like remind myself to fill my cup because of just how present I am. And as far as songwriting, I will say there's a level of maturity that I am like growing into right now that I'm still embracing and allowing to take its own course, so I can find how I fit in this new level of life, yes, but also in this new level of songwriting. Yeah, like it's just been different. It's been really, really different, because my daughter has a really big personality, like really big. She's funny, man. She's fun. Y'all see much more of her. I would start posting stuff, but she's just like really intelligent, and she's just the coolest. And yeah, it's just interesting. I'm gonna show you some videos of us like in the studio and stuff. Yeah, it's really interesting. But I'm trying to figure out what that is and where that is, because God is. You know what? I think I just got the answer, because I'm trying to figure it out, and I don't think I need to be figuring it out. God has been telling me I need to just tell the truth. Yeah. And I think that is it right there. Yeah. I need to just tell the truth on where I actually am, where I actually see myself going, and where we actually have come from.
Yeah.
You know, just tell the truth. And I think because it's such a rapidly evolving process being a parent, especially in this age, like young toddler, oh my Lord help me. It's I'm embracing the speed.
Nice.
So I'm gonna pray on that. But yeah, that's a good question though.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah. Can you imagine if all those rappers would think about their daughters before writing some shit ass lyric that put women down? Like, where's your mom? Like,
100%.
Like, you don't have a mom? Like, where?
Right. 100%, man. 100%.
Who brought it to this world?
Seriously.
Yeah.
That's a serious topic though. It's so layered. When you think about all of these artists who have like these supremely like massive platforms, and respectfully, a lot of them use their platform for themselves. Like it is like this, I'm gonna start shining, I gotta get my diamonds, I'm gonna stun on this person, I'm lit, I'm gonna flex on you, and all of those things. And I get it, because people want to be happy, which is cool, but I'm also like, man, at the expense of what? Like where are our value systems?
Oh, yeah.
Like where do we lay these things? And like, especially since having a child, is I filter a lot.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, man, I don't need my daughter listening to this. Don't get me wrong. And it's like I'm turning into a dad. But I understand it now.
It's true.
Yeah.
Because if we don't pay attention, you go with the flow. I have songs that other people sing to me, and then I'm like, shit, I wouldn't write that. Like, why did I sing that?
Right.
When you start reflecting, okay, why you would put your business out there like that? Like, because the girls, they're gonna write like sexy songs and stuff like that. Or even when I'm teaching and I have the kids, I'm like, damn, I cannot play my song because I'm cursing here. And I'm like,
it's the truth. I get it. Yeah.
So you really gotta think about it. Like, the words you're saying. So God's been talking to me a lot about that, the new project I'm working on.
Oh, word. Okay.
To really be more vulnerable.
Yeah.
And and stay away from from the type of things that I don't have to be on it. Just be more classy.
I feel you, dog.
Sometimes we're gonna party, but yeah.
Yeah. Because class is in session. And don't get me wrong, like, we talk about being sexy and classy and bossy, whatever. Man, go for it. Like, I definitely am I'm a fan of confidence, and I'm a fan of like people expressing themselves to the best of their extent. And again, even if it's not personally for me, I still give a lot of music, a lot of art a try. I at least like stay open to it. I think with the responsibility of knowing that there are young, innocent ears listening, even with the things that I consume in their presence, I'm like finding myself having to say, oh my gosh, let me cut this off. I can't even open TikTok sometimes because everybody's cussing, everybody's saying the same words.
No, right
like,
now the songs is hard. Like for my kids, when they have shows and stuff, I'm with the owner of the studio. Yo, they give me songs that curse. That's what they listen, because there's no songs that's not talking some shit.
Yes.
I was like, how I'm gonna be current
without it?
Yeah,
like, that's like the language of now too. It's interesting, man.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's interesting. These kids shows are like overly stimulating too. It's interesting. It's just so much. This is we live in a very stimulating lifestyle.
Yeah.
Very. Like, from the media we consume, it's like back in the day, it was frowned upon to be a couch potato. You sit on the couch and you'll flip through the channels on a TV. But these days, everybody has the TV.
Yeah.
If you think about it, you flipping through channels all day long when you swipe.
Yeah.
That's
a lot of information.
Yeah, that's a lot of information, man.
It's a lot. I don't know. That's why we all kind of mess up in the head. Because it's too much. I was like, how was life? I'm really trying to stay away from social media because it was like too much.
Yeah.
Like too much. And then sometimes it's like, oh, you're doing because you work, you gotta post. But I'm like, who needs to see this? Like, what's the point?
Right.
Like, so I'm like way less trying like do what I have to do for the work. But Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
Right.
crazy. How do you balance family life and demands of being an artist? Because you say you're really present, so
Yeah.
that might be.
It's interesting. It's definitely an open process right now. I'm still again learning as I go, learning as I grow. I have been learning that staying in a specific community is much easier than trying to hop, hop. And it's easy to hop around. You know, I hear you got the yoga community, you got the church community, you got the music community, and the various portions of that. You could be going to seminars, the expos, the festivals, the this is and that's. Before you know it, it's like, man, I'm going to a different show every night, paying a new parking every single night.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, what am I doing for myself? You know, with finding one community and like going super hard. I've been just like going to church.
Okay.
Like God was like, yo, just go to church. It's either I'm going to some of the friends who've been building their businesses and or school community, yes, and performing with 1,500 and things like that, or I'm just like at church and just staying involved, talking to people. But I have to keep it clean because, you know, I only have so much mental bandwidth, and with the amount of personalities that we run into out here, you know, I have to be charged up. My cup has to be somewhat full, if not 100% full, in order for me to be in a lot of these, you know, places. If not, you know, I go and, you know, remain open. But that's my whole thing. Stay in a community.
That's nice. That's cool. How do you want to be remembered?
That's another great question. Great question. My idea of that has changed recently because I always wanted to grow up and like, you know, help people, yes, and like be the greatest singer and all this, just greatest version of myself, all these things. But now I think because my value system has changed, that answer is coming to me, I think, as we speak. I want to be remembered as a great dad. I want to be remembered as a great father, a great man, a great husband. Those are the things that I look at more now. And incorporating those things just feels natural. I want to be the person that they look at and be like, yo, if it wasn't for what Lee-Lonn did, man, I wouldn't be viewing the family dynamic the same. Or I wouldn't be viewing artistry in the way that I am, because I'm approaching artistry from a family-based something. Like I want to actually build something like an empire, like a family, like a this, like a that, as opposed to just coming in and like getting what I can get from the art form and the industry and the culture and then dipping like a lot of people do. I'm not into that. Yeah, so I want to be that person. I don't necessarily want to be a role model per se, because I'm human just like anybody. I'm trying to figure it out, and I'm probably things about me you wouldn't like. That was a very nice sneeze.
Thank
right
you.
there. I saw that.
It was like a silent sneeze.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be like a perfect example. I'm not trying to be a person who goes off of being perfect, but just know that my values and the efforts are going towards something with substance and with like actually building, you know, righteous things.
Because in the end of the day, that's what matters the most is the family. Is what gonna stay.
Yep.
Because like the fame, career goes and come and goes. Like it's like this, the ride. But the family, and I saw that because I always had like a really united family. But when I lost my dad last year, in your last days, that's what you have. Yeah. Doesn't matter what you do. Was like me, my brothers, my sister, my mom in the hospital.
Yep. Man.
And in the end of the day, it's your family.
Yeah. My condolences, by the way.
Thank you.
For sure.
But yeah, that's what matters. That's what I'm gonna say, and I feel people need to see that. I think from the artist's point of view, to have a inspiration. Because we see all those artists, like popular people, they one day get married, the other they divorce, it's always like that. Like they never stick together.
No, they
It's
don't.
always like
They don't.
drama, and so it's nice to have like people to look up. Like, oh, yeah, he's about his family.
Yeah, and it can actually happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, again, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I got all the answers. I'm not saying any of that. But I know that, like, God does. And I know that with staying present with God, staying prayed up, and, like, being obedient, I can be what I need to be. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not trying to act like I'm just super righteous or nothing like that. I do know that, like, in my opinion, I feel like there are a lot of, I'm trying to say this in the best way possible without making you edit it. I think that there, in my opinion, is an attack on the culture with the type of content that is the most popular.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. And it's like, I had this question like last year, the year before, with being here in LA, and I had heard somebody say, don't get married, don't have kids, don't do this, don't do that. And I was like, yo, why not?
Mm-hmm.
And I thought about this. Every successful set of people, person, dynasty,
millionaires,
whatever,
billionaires,
they got families.
Yes.
They got real families. They be married. They got their kids. All these people are benefiting from this.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, if you really think about it, think of the Jacksons. Their whole family was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, think about 1500. Mother and father got a studio for their children.
Yeah.
Look at them right now, making some of the biggest music in the entire world. They literally are the backing band for some people in the industry that are, like, running the art forms.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And if you think about, I'm not going to say, like, you have to be married. I'm not saying that. But I just believe, look, if I'm going to go to my furthest extent, I want my family to be with me to experience it. Because, like, I don't, maybe some people, is their prerogative is cool, but I don't think I would even feel fulfilled with, like, achieving what I want to achieve and having no one to share it with.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
It's empty.
Yeah, it's empty. I couldn't do it. Some people can, though.
Yeah.
Some
Some people been living their life
Yeah,
for
they be doing
years.
it. Yeah, and do it.
It's
You know, do
just
what you gotta do,
jumping around.
yeah. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't do
No, I need my person.
Yeah.
God will send.
Yeah.
What's the most valuable lesson you learned in your journey with music?
That everything is not about you. It's just not. The from the music to the products to, you know, entrepreneurship, it's about serving people. It's about doing things with people. I remember being at 1500 specifically and being in songwriting class, and I heard, shout out to Alex, by the way.
Yes, she
Shout
will
out to
be
Alex.
here too.
Oh, cool.
She will be in one of the episodes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's perfect. Man, I remember this never left my mind. When she said this, she said, she was talking to the class and she was like, yo, you need to go from writing your song to writing our song. And I was like, yo, okay. And of course, yeah, you know that you could just change an I to a we, and I get that. But what they were saying was making the music an experience that can be felt for everybody, not just about everybody seeing what you felt. That to me has like changed up my whole way of looking at like songs and things like that. Like for sure. Because I think that's a very potent way to look at music.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true. It's not about us.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons I create this show. Because I felt my heart like, it's not just about you. Like, and I was like, God was like, you know, so many talented people use your platform. And not everybody like to be on social media like, hey, this is my day. Like influencers, you know, hey, I do this every day. I do this. And I feel like a lot of artists it's hard for them, like to connect with people because we just want to do the music and do the show. Like we don't want to do those extra things or be there dancing if it's not your thing, you know, like do those things that now industry wants you to do. So I was like, how can I do something to be authentic to myself and just have a conversations with so many talented friends I have and learn be inspired and let other people be inspired and meet those people. And and
keep doing it.
Yeah, that's the purpose.
Yeah, we're doing it
of this show. How what is the exciting project you working right now? You working on some music?
I actually am working on music. Funny though, as far as like the exciting project, I've been building. I've been like literally on my hands and knees using like power drills and everything, just trying to build out my studio right now. So
nice. That's
like been so exciting because like seeing it all coming together slowly but surely, I'm like, wow. I'm gonna show you some pictures.
Oh yeah.
I've been like, wow. I don't have a title. No, I do have a title, but I am working on my next body of work right now, and it's very interesting the process I'm in right now. I've been just shedding. I've written a lot of songs, recorded a lot of songs, got a lot more ideas sitting in the phone, all kinds of things. But I've been like resetting my whole life. Like, and God has been like making it undeniably clear that this is what I need to do. So I'm like, all right, like so much so that like, you know, building a studio, I had to clean off my computer because my OS was corrupted. And I was like, what? Took it to the store. I was like, yo. And they ended up telling me that I had a beta version. So I ended up, I backed up everything, but I had to clear it off and start fresh. Like whole studio system. I'm like, what? Damn. Things like that. Like from the clothes that I wear and like all these old, just I'm shedding so many things and I'm resetting like everything right now. And specifically with the project, I've been looking deeply into like what songs actually have impact. What songs mean something to me, yes, but also what are the songs that when you play them for others, they undeniably go, oh, you know, and they either need to hear it again or they just have a reaction that is like authentic and not just like they're trying to impress me or nothing. And that is like, that's where I am right now. So I can't really say like when the project will come out or like a release date or anything like that, because this resetting process is like holding precedence over everything. You know, so whenever God says you're going to the next level, we're going to do that. But well,
it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, we're going for it, for sure. I'm going to play something for you, for sure.
Yes. Yeah. Lee-Lonn is an amazing vocalist, like songwriter, performer. Yep. I have never saw you perform until our rehearsals with 15.
Oh, man.
And it was like, yo.
Hey, we here.
Yo,
we here.
It's
the down.
Full
Shout
package.
Out to her too. Yeah, because we ain't gonna pass it up because you definitely were doing like you helped me with the choreo in the project, the performance, and I gotta say how much of an awesome performer you are. Like you are so cold. Oh my goodness! I told you when it happened, you were like showing me the moves and everything, and like I think you made it up on the spot if I wasn't mistaken. Yeah. And when I was looking at you, we got done. I was like, yo, that was amazing. Like, I couldn't even like get straight into like doing the moves because I was like, yo, you are so cold.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Like,
thank you.
I think it's cool to be able to like know that you're good and know that you're in good hands working with somebody, and you are one of those people that have definitely made me feel like I was in good hands. So thank you.
I got you. When the tour comes,
come on.
Let me know. We're gonna create something amazing. So how can people follow you? How they can find you to support?
Okay. My name is Lee-Lonn, of course. You can find me on basically every platform. Same name, capital L-E-E, capital L-O-N-N. So it's at Lee-Lonn on everything. I'm on streaming services. I don't have much music out on streaming services. I took a lot down. I've been, again,
cleaning it up, resetting everything.
So I took a lot of music down, a lot of my music from like past years and things like that, of course. But my goal with this next project is to like make this to where this is the only body of work online, and I'm starting from here and just keeping it from there. Yeah. So but it's the same name everywhere.
Amazing. Lee-Lonn. I'm gonna put all the information in the description, how to follow him, his socials, Spotify. I will be creating a whole playlist on Spotify with the artists that I interview here.
Cool.
So we're gonna choose the song that you want me to add there. So you guys can check it out, everybody. So thank you so much for being here in this crazy new project.
I love it.
Put it on. And yeah, it was amazing meeting you. It was amazing talking to you. I wish you all the best. But you, your family, and new music, we're excited to hear.
Appreciate it.
And
Appreciate
thank you.
Angel B.
Yes. See you guys next time. Peace. Hey guys, thank you for watching. This was Open Up with Angel B. I hope you guys got super inspired with the stories. And yes, don't forget to subscribe, to like, share, all of that good stuff. And I will see you next episode. Shout out to my sponsors, Amplifier Entertainment, Sacred Intimacy, and Aesthetic Studios. Go check them out, all the info in the description. And I see you next episode.